Your cat walked past you this morning. Didn't look up, didn't make a sound, just passed. And for a second, maybe just a half second, you wondered, does this animal actually care about me? Or am I just the person who fills the bowl? That question. That tiny, quiet question. You've had it before. I know you have. Because here's the thing about cats. They don't perform. They don't wag their tails to make you feel good. They don't rush to the door when you come home. Well, most of them don't. And that silence, that independence, that cool and calculated distance, it makes you doubt. It makes even the most devoted cat owner sit with a little uncertainty. Am I loved back? And maybe you've had your cat for years, maybe a decade, maybe longer. You've fed him, moved homes with him, sat with him through quiet nights and hard ones. You've talked to him when there was nobody else to talk to. And he sat there, listening, blinking slowly, and you thought, you hoped, that meant something. It does. It means everything. You just didn't know how to read it yet. That's exactly what this video is about. Not theories, not guesswork. The real, specific, science-backed, and deeply human signs that your cat has chosen you. That in the entire world available to that animal, every corner, every windowsill, every warm patch of sunlight, they keep choosing to be near you. And there's a reason for that. A deep one. Cats are not cold. They are selective. There's a massive difference between those two things. A cold creature feels nothing. A selective one feels everything, and chooses carefully where to place that feeling. Your cat placed it on you, and the signs have been there all along, quiet and consistent, hiding in plain sight inside your daily routine. We're going to walk through every single one. Let's start with something so ordinary you probably stopped noticing it years ago. Your cat is in the same room as you. Right now, or most of the time wherever you are in the house. There they are, not always touching, not always close, but present. Cats are territorial animals. Every room in your home is a choice, and they keep choosing yours. That's not coincidence. In the wild, cats are solitary. They don't need company to survive. So when a cat consistently places their body in your space, on your side of the couch, near your desk, at the foot of your bed, that's not habit. That's attachment. That's a creature saying, without a single word, where you are is where I want to be. Let that land for a moment. Now think about the slow blink. You've seen it. Maybe you've done it back, felt a little silly, not sure if it meant anything. It means everything. Researchers who study feline behavior describe the slow blink as the closest thing a cat has to a smile directed at someone they trust. It's a deliberate lowering of the guard. In cat language, closing your eyes near another creature means, I am not afraid of you. I am safe with you. And safety for a cat is not a small thing. Cats in survival mode don't close their eyes. They don't expose their belly. They don't sleep deeply near anything that feels like a threat. So when your cat curls up next to you and falls into that deep, twitching, dreaming kind of sleep, the kind where their paws move and their whiskers flutter, they are telling you something profound. You are their safe place. We're just getting started. Because the behaviors that matter most, the ones that actually prove your cat sees you as family, they don't announce themselves. They hide inside the small moments. The ones you've lived through 100 times without realizing what they meant. And once you understand what's been happening right in front of you all along, everything shifts. There's a sound your cat makes that they reserve only for humans, not for other cats, not for birds outside the window, not for anything in the wild. The meow, that specific, variable, almost conversational sound, evolved exclusively as a way for cats to communicate with people. Your cat developed a private language, and they use it with you. Only you. Think about that for a second. Over thousands of years of living alongside humans, cats developed something they don't use anywhere else in nature: a voice, directed at us. And every cat's meow is different. The pitch, the urgency, the softness. Yours is unique to your cat. And your cat learned, slowly and deliberately, exactly which sounds get through to you specifically. That means your cat studied you, watched how you respond, adjusted, tried again. That's not instinct. That's relationship. That's the kind of quiet, patient learning that happens between two beings who are paying attention to each other. Your cat paid attention to you. Long before you realized you were being observed, that small animal was figuring you out. And then there's the head bump. The slow, deliberate press of their forehead against your hand, your leg, your face. It has a name: bunting. And it's one of the most loaded gestures in feline behavior. When your cat bumps their head against you, they are depositing their scent on you, on purpose. They are marking you, not as property, but as part of their circle. In cat society, scent is identity. It's belonging. When a cat marks something with their scent glands, located right there on their forehead and cheeks, they are saying, "This is mine, and I am theirs." It's mutual. It's chosen. Your cat looked at you one day and decided you were worth marking, worth claiming. That's not a small thing. That's the closest thing a cat has to saying your name. Now let's talk about something that happens at the most inconvenient moments. You sit down to read. You open your laptop. You finally get comfortable. And there, right there, your cat appears and sits directly on whatever you're doing. It feels like interruption. It looks like stubbornness. But watch what they do once they settle. They're not looking at the book. They're facing you. Cats seek out the warmest, most central point of attention in any room. When you are focused elsewhere, you become that point. Your cat isn't ignoring what you're doing. They're redirecting you, gently, persistently. Because in your cat's world, you are the most interesting thing in the room. Always. That laptop will never be as compelling to them as your hands, your voice, your warmth. And speaking of warmth, let's talk about where your cat chooses to sleep. Not just near you, but specifically where on you. Cats who sleep on your chest are seeking heartbeat and breath rhythm. Cats who sleep against your legs want consistent body contact without full vulnerability. Cats who sleep touching just one paw to your ankle, that's the introvert version of a full embrace. Every position is a sentence. Researchers in animal behavior have found that cats form what they call secure attachment bonds with their owners, the same psychological framework used to describe the bond between parents and children. Secure attachment means, I trust this person to be here. I trust this person to be safe. I can relax completely because they are near. Your cat doesn't just like you, they are anchored to you. And that anchor, that invisible, unspoken, deeply felt connection, it didn't happen overnight. It was built in the small moments, the consistent ones. The mornings you showed up with food, the nights you stayed still so you wouldn't wake them, the times you talked to them even when you felt a little ridiculous doing it. They heard all of it. They stored all of it. They kept choosing you because of all of it. Let's talk about something that happens when you're having a hard day. You don't say anything. You haven't made a sound. But somehow your cat knows. They appear, quietly, without drama. They don't try to fix anything. They just sit closer than usual. Maybe they press against your side a little more firmly. And in that silence, something shifts. You feel less alone. That's not coincidence. Cats are extraordinarily sensitive to human emotional states. They read micro-expressions, the tiny shifts in your face that happen before you even process your own feelings. They track your breathing patterns, your posture, the rhythm of your movements. When something is off, they know before you've named it. And their response isn't loud. It's presence. Quiet, steady, chosen presence. There's actual research behind this. Studies have shown that cats respond differently to their owners during moments of stress versus calm. They move closer. They initiate contact more frequently. Some cats will rest their chin on their owner's hand or foot, a gesture they almost never make during normal moments. Your cat has a grief response, and it's directed specifically at you. Think about what that means. This animal, who answers to no one, who operates entirely on their own schedule, who could sleep anywhere and eat anything and need nothing from you emotionally, chooses to show up when you're hurting. Not because they were trained to. Not because there's a reward. Because something in them responds to something in you. That's not instinct. That's care. Now here's one that surprises people. The way your cat greets you when you come home. Not every cat runs to the door. And that absence used to make people feel unwanted. But watch more carefully. Does your cat appear within the first few minutes? Do they stretch and reposition themselves so you're in their line of sight? Do they make one small sound? That's the greeting. Understated. Real. Cats don't perform excitement. What they show is orientation. When you walk in, your cat orients toward you, physically, attentively. Their ears turn in your direction. Their tail does that slow, upright lift that behaviorists call the tail flag. That raised tail is a social signal cats use exclusively with beings they consider friendly and trusted. It's a flag, and it's being raised for you. The tail tells more stories than most people realize. A tail carried high means confidence and positive intent. A tail that quivers slightly at the tip, that vibrating little tremor right at the end, is one of the highest expressions of affection a cat can show. If you've seen that quiver directed at you, you've been loved in cat, fully and without reservation. Let's talk about grooming. If your cat has ever licked your hand, your hair, your face, even once, that gesture comes from a deeply social behavior called allo-grooming. In cat colonies, mutual grooming is reserved for cats who share a bond. It reinforces trust. It says, "You are part of my group. You are worth the effort of my care." When your cat grooms you, they have placed you inside their family, and it goes even further than that. Cats who feel truly bonded will try to groom the parts of you they can reach most easily. Your hands, your hair, the back of your neck if you let them close enough. They are attempting to blend your scent with theirs, to make you smell like home to them. There is something ancient and tender in that gesture that no amount of scientific language can fully explain. We've covered the voice, the touch, the presence during pain, the greeting, the tail, the grooming. And we're still not done. Because the deepest signs, the ones that live in the quietest corners of your daily life together, those are still ahead. And they're the ones that, once you recognize them, will make you want to sit down for a moment and just breathe. There's a moment that happens in almost every home with a cat. You're sitting quietly, not doing much. And your cat walks into the room, looks directly at you, then looks away. No meow, no approach. Just that look. And you probably dismissed it. Thought it meant nothing. But that look, that direct, calm, deliberate eye contact, followed by a slow glance away, is one of the most trusting things a cat can do. In the animal world, direct eye contact is often a challenge, a threat. Predators hold eye contact to intimidate. Prey animals avoid it to survive. But your cat looks at you directly, holds it just long enough, and then releases. That release is the message. It means, I see you, and I am not afraid of what I see. I looked at you and chose to relax. That sequence, that tiny choreography, is trust made visible. Now let's talk about something that happens at night. Because nighttime is when the mask comes off completely, for both of you. Your cat, an animal with exceptional night vision and natural nocturnal instincts, chooses to sleep near you. During the hours when they are most biologically alert and capable. They trade their most active hours for stillness, just to be close to where you are. That trade is not nothing. For an animal wired for movement and hunting in the dark, choosing sleep beside a human is a form of surrender, a good surrender. The kind that only happens when a creature feels so safe, so settled, so genuinely at peace with another being, that the instincts quiet down. Your presence calms something in your cat that nothing else can calm quite the same way. And then there's the kneading. That rhythmic, almost hypnotic pushing of their paws against you, or against a blanket near you. Kneading begins in kittenhood, when nursing. It's associated with warmth, feeding, safety, mother. When an adult cat kneads on you or near you, they are accessing the deepest emotional memory they carry. You have become, in the most literal neurological sense, a source of that original comfort. Think about what you'd have to mean to another living being for them to associate you with their earliest, safest memory, with warmth and nourishment and the feeling of being completely held. That's not a small role. That's not just the person with the food bowl. That's something that lives in the body, in the nervous system, in the place before language. Your cat carries you there. Let's talk about play. Specifically, what your cat does when they bring you something. A toy. A hair tie they stole from the bathroom. Occasionally, something unfortunate from outside. When a cat brings you an object, they are including you in their hunt. In the wild, cats bring prey to trusted members of their group, to teach, to share, to contribute. Your cat is trying to provide for you. That instinct to bring you things, even ridiculous things, even a crumpled piece of paper they've been batting around for a week, comes from the same place as a parent packing a lunch, or a friend dropping off soup when you're sick. It's the language of provision, of wanting to contribute something to the life of someone who matters. Your cat looks at you and thinks, I want to bring them something good. And when you play with them, really engage, move the toy, chase them back, let them win sometimes. Watch what happens afterward. They don't just walk away. They stay close. They settle near you with a kind of satisfaction that looks remarkably like contentment. Because play, for a cat, is also intimacy. It's shared experience. It's the two of you in a moment, fully present with each other. You've been living inside a relationship that has its own language, its own rituals, its own quiet depth. And most of that depth has been invisible, not because it wasn't there, but because nobody handed you the translation. We're handing it to you now, piece by piece, and there's still more. The next part goes somewhere most people never think to look, into the moments of vulnerability. There is one gesture that stops people cold when they finally understand it. Your cat rolls over and shows you their belly, and most people either reach down to touch it and get a swift reminder that was not the invitation they thought it was, or they laugh it off as cat weirdness. But that exposed belly is not an invitation for touch. It's something far more significant than that. The belly is the most vulnerable part of any animal. It's where the vital organs are, where a single attack from a predator ends everything. An animal in survival mode never exposes their belly. Never. So when your cat rolls over, stretches out, and offers that soft, unguarded underside in your direction, they are showing you their most vulnerable place, deliberately, calmly, without fear. That's not an accident. That's a statement. It says, in your presence, I do not need to protect myself. I am so certain of your safety that I can expose the part of me that could end me. You have earned that level of trust from another living creature. Sit with that for a moment. Really sit with it. Because it doesn't happen easily, and it doesn't happen with just anyone. Vulnerability shows up in other ways too. Cats who are bonded to their owners will sleep in exposed positions, stretched out fully, eyes closed, completely still. Not curled into a tight defensive ball. Fully open. That sprawled, abandoned, deeply relaxed sleep only happens in environments a cat considers completely safe. You built that environment. Every single day, you built it. Now here's something that touches people deeply when they hear it. Cats who are bonded to their owners show signs of separation anxiety. Real, measurable anxiety. Studies using cameras in homes found that cats left alone by their primary person, not just anyone, their specific person, show increased stress behaviors, pacing, vocalizing, waiting near the door. They miss you, specifically you, not the food, not the warmth of the house. You. Because food can come from anyone. Warmth exists in every sunlit corner. But you, your particular smell, your specific voice, the particular weight of your footsteps coming down the hall, that's irreplaceable. Your cat has built an internal map of you. And when you're gone, something on that map goes quiet. And they wait for it to come back. Think about older cats. Cats who've been with someone for 10, 12, 15 years. The bond that develops over that kind of time is something different entirely. It's worn in, like an old chair that fits perfectly because it was shaped by years of the same presence. An older cat who still seeks you out, still finds their way to your side at the end of the day. That animal has made a lifetime of small choices, all of them toward you. And if you've ever lost a cat, if you know that particular grief, you understand something that people without cats sometimes struggle to grasp. That what you lost wasn't just a pet. It was a witness. A being who saw you in your ordinary moments, your quiet ones, your worst ones, and stayed anyway. Who chose the same spot on the couch next to you, year after year, without ever being asked. That kind of loyalty doesn't announce itself. It doesn't make noise. It just shows up. Consistently. In the small things. In the way they position their body towards you. In the way they resurface when you've been crying. In the way they wait. In the way they always find their way back to wherever you are in the house. Loyalty that quiet is the most sincere kind there is. We are past the halfway point of everything we have to share with you today. And what's coming next goes even deeper. Into the signs that are so embedded in routine that they become invisible. The ones happening right now, today, in your home, that you've been walking past without realizing they were messages. Small ones, clear ones, meant entirely for you. Let's talk about your morning. Specifically, what your cat does in the first few minutes after you wake up. Before you've said a word, before you've moved much, before the day has any shape at all. Your cat is already reading you. Watching the change in your breathing, feeling the shift in your body, and many cats, bonded ones, will make their move right there. In that first soft window of the day, they might step onto the bed and walk toward your face. They might sit near your pillow and simply watch you open your eyes. Some cats will begin purring before you've even fully surfaced from sleep, as if the sound of you waking up is enough to trigger something warm in them. That purr, in that moment, is not a request. It's a welcome. Your cat is glad you're back from wherever sleep took you, and the purr itself deserves more than a passing mention. Because most people think of purring as a simple happiness signal, but it's far more layered than that. Cats purr when content, yes. But they also purr when anxious, when healing, when giving comfort. The purr is a self-regulating mechanism, and research has shown that the frequency of a cat's purr, between 25 and 150 hertz, actually promotes bone density and tissue healing. Your cat has been lying on you, purring, and literally emitting a frequency that helps your body heal, without knowing it, without being asked, just because being near you is where they want to be. There is something almost unbearably tender about that. This small animal, tucked against your ribs, running a frequency through their own chest that does something good for yours. Now let's talk about eye contact again, but differently this time. Not the trusting glance we discussed earlier. This is the long gaze, the one where your cat sits across the room and just watches you, for minutes sometimes. You look up, and they're already looking. You go back to what you were doing, and they stay there, watching. It can feel a little strange if you're not used to it, but it's not strange at all. In cat behavior, prolonged soft watching, without tension in the body, without the focused stillness of a predator tracking prey, is a form of companionship. Your cat is simply keeping you company from a distance. They don't need to be touching you to feel connected. They just need to know where you are, to have you in their field of vision. You are their point of orientation, their north. There's also the question of who your cat goes to when something frightens them. A loud noise outside, a stranger in the house, a thunderstorm. Watch where your cat moves in those moments, because fear removes all social performance. An animal that is genuinely scared goes to what is genuinely safe. If your cat moves toward you when the world feels threatening, that answer is clear, and it is complete. You are their safe harbor. The place the nervous system says, go there. And that designation isn't given lightly. It's built over time, through repeated experience, through every moment you were calm when they were uncertain, through every time you didn't flinch or push them away. You became safe by being consistent, and consistency for any living creature is the foundation of love. Let's slow down for a moment and talk about something simple. Your cat knows your schedule. They know approximately when you come home. They know which sounds mean you're about to sit down. They know the difference between your going out shoes and your staying in shoes. They have memorized the architecture of your daily life, and they've organized their own day around yours. That kind of attentiveness, that quiet, consistent tracking of another person's rhythms, is what people do when they love someone. You learn the other person's patterns because those patterns matter to you, because that person matters to you. Your cat has learned you the way you learn someone you can't imagine the day without. And somewhere along the way, without ceremony or announcement, you became each other's ordinary. There's something that happens between a person and their cat that doesn't have a clean scientific name. It lives in the accumulated weight of shared time, the years of mornings and evenings, the quiet Sundays, the nights when sleep wouldn't come, and the cat was just there, warm and steady, breathing slowly beside you. Something builds in that space, something real, and it changes both of you. Research on human-animal bonds has found that long-term cat owners show measurably lower cortisol levels, the hormone most directly linked to chronic stress. Not because cats are therapy tools, but because the presence of a being who accepts you completely, who has no agenda, who asks nothing from you except your presence. That kind of unconditional company does something to the nervous system, something healing, and your cat is changed by you too. Cats who live in loving homes develop differently than cats who don't. Their stress responses are lower. Their social behaviors expand. They become more communicative, more curious, more open. You didn't just give your cat a safe place to live. You gave them a life where they could become more fully themselves. That's not a small thing. That's everything. Now, if you've been watching your cat while listening to this, if you've been glancing over at them sleeping, or noticing the way they just shifted slightly closer to you, I want you to notice something else. The fact that you care this much. The fact that you're here, an hour into a video about what your cat feels for you, because it matters to you deeply to know. That care is not one-sided. It never was. If you are still here with me, at this point in the video, I just want to say, thank you. Genuinely. The fact that you've spent this time trying to understand your cat more deeply says something beautiful about who you are. If this kind of conversation resonates with you, consider subscribing to our channel. We're here every day, talking about cats the way they deserve, with care, with curiosity, with real respect for the bond you've built. Because people who love their cats the way you do, people who wonder, who pay attention, who want to understand rather than just own, those people deserve a place that meets them at that level. And if you know someone who has a cat and loves them quietly and deeply, share this with them. They'll know exactly what you mean by sending it. Now, back to where we were, because there's still something important left to say. We've talked about the signs your cat shows you, but let's turn it around for just a moment, because the signs go both ways. And one of the clearest signs that a bond is real, genuinely real, is what happens when you talk to your cat. Not commands, not come here or stop that. The real talking. The kind you do when nobody else is listening. Your cat responds to that differently. Studies on cat responsiveness found that cats react more strongly to their owner's voice than to the voice of a stranger, even when the words are identical. It's not what you say, it's that it's you saying it. Your specific vocal pattern, your rhythm, your tone. Your cat has it memorized the way you memorize a song you've loved for years. They don't just hear your voice, they recognize it. In their body, not just their ears. In the conversations you have with your cat, the one-sided ones that you sometimes feel a little self-conscious about. They are not wasted. Your cat is processing your emotional state through your voice. They are tracking your mood, your energy, your well-being. In their quiet way, they are checking on you every time you speak. Every single time. You have never talked to your cat and not been heard. So here is where we are. We've walked through the body language, the nocturnal trust, the vulnerability, the grief response, the voice recognition, the morning rituals, the purring frequency, the safe harbor instinct, and every single sign points to the same place. Your cat did not end up devoted to you by accident. They built that devotion deliberately, slowly, over every ordinary day you shared. There's a question that sits underneath everything we've talked about today, quiet but persistent. And it's this: does my cat know that I love them? Not just that I feed them, shelter them, keep them safe, but that I actually, genuinely love them. That they matter to me in a way that goes beyond responsibility. That question deserves a real answer. And the real answer is yes. They know. They know because love has a physical signature. It lives in how slowly you move around them, in the tone you use when you say their name, in the way you adjust your body to accommodate them when they've settled on your lap, in the fact that you stayed still for 40 minutes because they were sleeping and you didn't want to disturb them. Your cat has read every one of those signals, filed them away, understood. And here is something worth holding on to. Your cat chose a limited life, 4 walls, a handful of rooms, 1 human, and found it enough, more than enough. Because what fills those walls is you, your smell on the furniture, your voice moving through the rooms, your warmth at night, your particular way of existing in space. Your cat looked at that small world and decided it was rich, because you were in it. There's a kind of love that doesn't need to be declared, that lives entirely in action, in presence, in the accumulation of 10,000 small moments that nobody witnessed and nobody recorded, but that built something real between 2 living beings. That's the love between a person and their cat. It doesn't make speeches. It just shows up, day after day, in the same spot on the couch, at the same time every morning. And if you are someone who has ever felt alone, really alone, in the particular way that adult life sometimes delivers, and your cat was there during that time, then you already know what this video has been trying to say. You felt it before you had the words for it. That animal was not just present. They were with you, fully, quietly, faithfully with you. That was real. That counted. The signs we've shared today, the slow blink, the raised tail, the belly exposed, the purr at dawn, the way they find you in every room, the way they come closer when you're hurting. None of them are accidents. None of them are random. They are the vocabulary of a creature who cannot say your name, but has found 100 other ways to say it, every single day, without fail. So the next time your cat walks past you without looking up, remember this: they know exactly where you are. They always know where you are. That unhurried pass through the room, that casual indifference, that cool and independent stride. It happens because they are secure, because you have given them the kind of safety that makes performance unnecessary. They don't need to prove anything. Neither do you. So the next time your cat walks past you without looking up, remember this: they know exactly where you are. They always know where you are. That unhurried pass through the room, that casual indifference, that cool and independent stride. It happens because they are secure. Because you have given them the kind of safety that makes performance unnecessary. They don't need to prove anything. Neither do you. What you have built with your cat is not nothing. It is not lesser because it crosses a species line. It is not silly because it lives in quiet gestures instead of loud declarations. It is a bond, a real one. The kind that holds, the kind that shows up in the body, in the nervous system, in the part of you that reaches for them without thinking when the day gets heavy. That's not nothing. That's everything. If this video moved something in you today, if you found yourself thinking of your cat differently, or seeing something familiar in what we described, leave a comment below. Tell us one moment. Just one small moment between you and your cat that you've never forgotten. We read every single one. And tell us what you want us to explore next. Because this conversation is just beginning. Share this video with 5 people who love their cats. Not because we asked, but because somewhere out there, someone who loves an animal quietly and deeply needs to hear that it's mutual. That it was always mutual. Your cat chose you, in all the small ways that matter most. And you, by being here today, chose them right back. That's the whole story. And it's a good one.